Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the beta plans of a return towards Byzantium in Hearts of Iron 4. And well, as you can see, my manpower has dropped even more, but that has a reason. And what is that reason? Well, we're training our first paratroopers. Because my Marines, I'm getting nuts of them. I have here an attack plan that I have told this group to do. And they say, yeah, this is impossible, and they didn't want to do it at all. Until they got off the island, and now I can assign them to it. I don't get Marines, I really don't. Another thing, however, is that the Marines here have done well, and they have attacked this island, and then they wanted to hop to this island, but that has all of a sudden 3 divisions on it. Yes, Japan is defending over here. Good to know, scary in a sense as well. I don't want to move these guys yet until we get a little bit more control over here. Here we finally have conquered this province, and we are now at a stalemate, and yes, we are suffering sounds of attrition with our Iraqi troops, which, well, I frankly don't like, but I don't know else what to do about it. But this army over here, which I think, oh, no, it's not that army. It's the Asian theater, if I may. There you go. I would like you to execute the plan if possible, but he's not really happy with it because he considers it a superior enemy and, well, all kinds of issues. Furthermore, our little truck that could is moving forward. He took Leopoldville, he took this province because, well, these guys are totally without the supplies, and for some reason Russia is still kind of scared about that. We are also doing quite a bit of convoy raiding off the Portugal coast, so I'm also quite happy with that. And yeah, low manpower, that's gonna stay for quite a while longer, as we are building our 3rd atomic bomb just now. I need to look at this war. This war, Japan. Oh, you still... Yeah, we have 1% of victory points here, thanks to the island grabbing and what have you not, but... Can't say I'm pleased about this, not one bit at all. Would like to move up though. But it's kind of dangerous because I assume, yeah, here they're also defending over here. Japan has definitely cranked up their defenses after we start taking a few islands, and I'm not sure if I can push on very easily more forward. We are building even more atomic bombs, and we are even building more nuclear plants, so we should be okay. And we are building stuff that has no template for it. Mechanized equipment free. Yeah, that is something that we will do in this episode. It is time to mechanize our divisions. Well, there you go. Mobile battalions. Time to change you to mechanized. This will be enough to cause a huge change. That will require a lot of troops. You also have this, right? Yep. Mechanized. There we go. Finally. Way too late in this war. I am well aware. You don't need to tell me. And he's complaining about us missing a light tank, which is true, but that's completely bogus because logistics. Sorry. The light tank. We have 13,000 in reserve. We really don't need to build any more light tanks. We seriously don't. That's an attack by Russia, I think. Yeah, now we have too many people in this area, so we're suffering sounds of attrition. I need to try and fight a little more. Can you hop from this island to this island then? Skipping this one for a moment. Prepare that task. And where the heck have my other Marines gone to? Oh, all of a sudden they believe they are no longer an army. Why? My good viewers, my watchers, you saw me click on this order and gave it to them. And then they said, yeah, now I have to redo it again. I don't get the marine system sometimes. It seems buggy? Incomplete? I don't know what other words to use. Oh, and in a moment, I am going to try and drop atomic bombs upon Japan. And there we do more convoy raiding. I hope that is supplies for these units, because, well, I would love to have them suffer attrition forever, because we already don't have a lot of troops ourselves, so we need to lower the amount they have even further. There we go, Russia's now finally starting to fight. As we also overrun, I think, the troops that were retreating from there to there. All those tanks gone, all those divisions, they will be gone. That is awesome. And Russia's actually moving in here. Wow, they have quite a bit of units over here. 19 divisions. That is significant. Oh, and you've got the wrong color again, of course. Yep, because we just recreated you. Oh! We have 3 civilian factories. Well, gosh darn it. Then I'm going to do something brave and bold and something you don't see a lot of people do, which I don't understand why. I'm going to say to you, this province, yes, I will remove this building, and I will remove. I've removed 2 factories. No, no, you don't. Oh my! Now I said convert to it. It's so finicky to get rid of it. Every 30 days it's only possible to remove a building. That feels kind of stupid. That feels really dumb, to be honest. But yeah, we want to... How can that be the maximum level reached? I just removed the building. Hold on. I want you to build a rocket site over here. How can this be? You see me having this unlocked. I removed this on purpose. What the hell? Yes, cancel this conversion. Is that conversion causing? Yeah. The conversion was causing the issue. Alright, there you go. Extra rocket site in Vlaanderen, and apparently every 30 days. I want to have 2 of those over there. And we did remove a civilian factory for it, so let's just get a civilian factory somewhere to compensate for it. There we go. Oh, I wish I really want to do some more damage to Japan before we start saying, yo, we claim this territory. We'll drop the nukes. But we should try, shouldn't we? It's time. We've been preparing enough as it is. You guys, you're gonna get aces, and what have you not. You're gonna fight for control over Japan. Apparently you can't reach. That's weird. They can't reach. You're not familiar with this type of plane. Oh, I did a cast one. Never mind. There we go. Okay, so destroy this air wing then. Are we still building those rocket interceptors? Because if they're that poor in range, I really don't want them. I know they were not as good in range, but that is some poor range. No, we're not building them anymore, indeed. Yeah, I'm not impressed by these guys. So, regarding you guys. Air support. Bomb the heck out of it. No kamikaze strikes. No. There we go. Sorry. Yep. And now that we're gonna try to get air dominance here. Now I need to find out how do I drop the nuclear bomb, because I know you have to do it via this area. I've never done it myself yet, so that's kind of why it is. Isn't there here perhaps a thing that needs to happen? Let's first see if we can get air dominance. And there is the battle cruiser. And we're also going for paratroopers level 3, of course, as we are now building our own paratroopers. So, normally, yeah, we immediately have dominance over here. Cool. Empty air bases. Allied air bases. No, that's all not what I want to know. What I want to know is how to drop a nuclear bomb upon Japan. A few of them, if you will. Oh, here. At least 75% of air superiority, at least one strategic bomber in range. Well then. We just made some room in an airfield. Strategic bomber. Seriously, is that what these 5 bombers do? These interwar bombers? I do hope so, because otherwise this was a pointless exercise. Well, we know how to do it now, but I would like you to all cancel your orders. Actually, don't. You're considered a tactical bomber. I don't think that's the same. Oh no, really? Really? We have strategic bombers. At least we have researched them. Have we ever built them? Building of things. Production. Close air supports. No, we don't. We have a lot of transport, but that's probably too many already by now. Build me a strategic bomber. Okay. So we've gone a little too early. I don't want you to have any missions anymore. Just wait, I don't want you to die for nothing. And this wing is pointless. Okay, so we have control of Japan. We can do it, but we need strategic bombers first. Alright. And Japan immediately takes control of his airspace, which could have been really bad now, because now they have all of a sudden 300 airplanes active. Which it didn't have before. That is annoying. I didn't know you needed strategic bombers. Which makes kind of sense that you need them. So I totally take the blame for that. But still. Man, the fact that we still have so many things we can build and construct is amazing to me. There you go. Build it all up to radar level 4. Build this up to level 4 as well, by the way. Are we really going to... We've never actually built up the sea forts a lot. But I don't see a point to it. Like, it's not needed. Well, you know what? Start build this up. And start also building military factories over here. There we go. That should keep you busy for a while. Oh, Belgium. Man, it's slow moving over here. How many units are we not gonna crush in this area? A ton, I tell you. A ton. Time to crank the speed up a little bit. And 10 days for both. Alright. Oh, whoa, what's happening over here? They have suffered a ton of attrition. That could be just 21 divisions for free for us. Oh, hold on, hold on. Don't go too fast. But listen to my orders, thank you. Alright. There we go, 2 tank divisions, attack. England is trying to land troops again. And we are gonna say no. And we would love it if Russia would aid. Alright, stop. Stop, I said. Wow. Don't know where all the 20 divisions all of a sudden went, but they're gone now. And apparently they do have the power to keep 2 divisions here, despite the fact that there is no harbor over there. That should not be happening, but never you mind. I gotta question it, because all it's gonna do is gonna get me frustrated. And thank you. Join. You are now the India fleet. Because I have off camera also made sure that we have some new fleets around that can control some of the seas. Hopefully doing some damage. I don't really need them to do actually that one, so convoy raiding in this area. Trying to cut off supplies over here. Small islands. There we go. All ships are out again. We're sending in more troops. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. So, strategic bombers. We should have built one by now. Yep, we have. Awesome. Woo! Japan, 300 airplanes. Right. Oh, they are not haven't arrived yet, the strategic bombers, of course. Never you mind, never you mind. Sit on your ass. We'll wait. We'll wait. Marines, you are totally okay to go, but you have probably no more of a fleet that looks around in that area. So we do need you to check this as well. Unread naval battle. We've lost something. 22 subs. Ow. Oh, African coast. Ships. And there is their additional support. That is too bad. But it is wool. You expect some losses. There we go. Do it like this. And if you think I've gone insane, this one tank will actually beat them. Here, they're already retreating. Yeah, this is going to be over 60 divisions that are gone. What's up here? Another attack. Alright. This seems like good for us. I have the feeling that this will only cause England to lose more troops than they can. I think this will be an okay move to just keep them for a while there. Alright, is this going to be ours right now? Seems like it. Seems no units present. That's another harbor gone. Oh, that feels good. Island hopping, but not in the Pacific, but actually in the Indian Sea. The Ottomans. Gonna be ours. Thank you. Wait, this is still... Oh, alright. Wait, how can there be something of the British Raj over here when we just took this? And I definitely see here that you can move. We have landed, right? Do I need to invade this like this? Hold on here. This island group, I see here crossing. Or is this also something separate? How does this work? Where are you? I have an enemy troop over here that I can't con. Can you get rid of this for a moment? No, we seem to have all the islands over here. And I can't walk here. There's no available land route to this place. Then take the islands in completely. Even if that seems a little weird, but let's just do it. And we have completed this. Okay, so we have taken this island as well. And I think we're going to retry to go from here to there. Yeah, actually I want this one. Let's try it. Let's see if they perhaps have only one unit over there. Ooh. I think Russia is attacking. How do you feel about the whole plan? Visions are still preparing, but I'm going to move you anyways. Oof, this is so horrible. This theater is not doing well. Japan is doing there a lot better than us. Oh, there it is. Everything is bumped. How wonderful. Yeah, that is actually perfect. Why isn't this given to Russia? Oh, because England is still considered the controller of it, thanks to this little city over there. Alright, then you can rejoin this army. Very good. That at least solves us this little gap here, and Russia should have quite a few extra troops because of that. Have the strategic bombers arrived though? Yes, they have. I would like you to really add some... All the strategic bombers you have can be added to this. Set this limit. But everybody's got to fly now. Except for you, because I don't know if I need you to be on standby or if I need you to be flying over the area in order to win or give the opportunity for us to bomb. Alright, let's see if we can get air dominance again. Yes, immediately we have it. At least 75% air superiority in the region. We don't have that yet, apparently. How can I check how much air superiority we have? Oh, here. Is that enough or not? Are you telling me this is not enough? We have total control and still it says no. We don't have 75% air superiority. Well, flippity me. We can't airstrike because we don't have what it needs. I'm gonna ask Russia for something. I need this this province. I need a province in an area that I can build on. And we need more airplanes over here. So Kirin, current owner is China, that's annoying. But not Sung Kiyang. Alright. I know, by the way, I'm horribly mispronouncing these things. Ask for control state. I need Sung Kiyang. I wish this was at least in alphabetical order. Sunkyang, where is it? We need it because we need to build over here. Did I scroll? Nope. There it is. They accepted. Perfect. You guys all stay home because currently we would just lose troops to their anti-air and that would be a waste. What we could also do is go for heavier air superiority missions. Perhaps we should do that. Let's try that also for a moment. More air superiority, and once again, you stay behind. Because I don't know if I need you in that spot. There we go. Even more fighting for air superiority, even more dogfighting. How are we now? Because I think also part of the problem is that we just don't have the range, but we do now seem to have enough air superiority. That looks to me more like 75%. We can drop nuclear bombs. Drop one on Tokyo, please. There we go. Kaboom! Atomic bombing of Tokyo. Today a nuclear strike was directed at the heart of the Japanese Empire. The capital of Tokyo, although expected to be the target of the firebombing, was never assumed to be a prioritized target of the new weapon. Yet ultimately, perhaps due to the significance of the new capital and imperial palace which has now been destroyed, an even more all-consuming fire has fallen on the city. Although Hirohito is reported to have survived, I don't know how, but the events have raised questions about how far Japan's enemies are willing to go. If the war does not end with this, what targets remain? What is left to threaten with? Does this mean the end of the Japanese Empire? I do hope so. And this should lower national unity, I believe, or something. It should really have an impact. Come on, don't tell me that... Oh no, Japan is just going to fight on. Really? We just freaking nuclear bombed them. Go for Nagoya. There we go. And go for Osaka. Boom! The city of Kyoto, a prominent Japanese industrial center, was struck today by a nuclear bomb. It is speculated that the city was chosen as a target because it has been regarded as an intellectual center. The beauty and historical significance of Kyoto led many to assume it would be spared from the bomb, but it appears the terror of rain destruction on such a place has rather been seen as a benefit, increasing the psychological impact of the attack. The city's location in the valley somewhat limited the blast, but the old imperial palace and many industrial buildings have been completely destroyed. I think we... well, we just did 3 nuclear bombs. We can actually throw another on Hiroshima. So let's do that. We just threw 4 nuclear bombs onto Japan. A quadruplet. And there's the atomic bombing of Hiroshima. The streets were a scene from hell. Kuniyoshi Aikawa. Today a nuclear bomb was detonated over the city of Hiroshima at altitude of 580 meters. More than 2/3 of the city was instantly destroyed, despite the city being built to withstand earthshakes. Only a few sturdy structures survived the blast. While the power of the atomic bomb has been played up in the public mind, the human cost of the weapon has been played down. Neither side wants to contemplate the horror of the event, but the legacy will be one of lives lost in the blink of an eye and lasting fallout. How many war will fall before this war ends? I don't know! Freaking surrender, Japan! I just dropped 4 nuclear bombs on you. You still have national unity. I thought national unity was lowered if you dropped nuclear bombs on a person. I just dropped 4 bloody nuclear bombs on Japan, and they're still willing to fight? You gotta explain this to me. Well, we done our due diligence. Get home. And stop with all the missions. We don't need the air superiority anymore, and I don't want people to die for missions that we don't need to execute. They do have anti-air after all. So we just dropped 4 nuclear bombs on Japan. And we do see that we've done damage, but I'm actually underwhelmed. I kind of expected them to surrender after this. I mean, I just dropped 4 nuclear bombs on Japan. 4. That is crazy. Well, seeing we're going for air, that's battlefield support. Key point bombing. No, we don't need strategical bombing. Ground support. What's the difference between air support and ground support? Just go this route. I thought normally nuclear bombs would lower national unity. I thought that's what they did, and that's how countries would be more willing to surrender. But I think I'm going to have to off-camera look at this, because we just dropped 4 bombs. We just dropped 4 big ones on Japan, and they're just like, nah, we're cool. You, execute your orders. This one is a weird one as well, because they're still claiming that there's a division over here. Which clearly is impossible, but... Division is still preparing? We've gone for a naval I don't get it. Oh. Alright. Now the annoying thing. So I cancelled because I don't believe they're quite capable of doing it. And voila, the entire army has been eliminated when you cancel an order with marine invasions. That's also not a really good thing. Oh, you have a battle over here. 2 destroyers versus a convoy. Alright. It's a thrilling... Why? Somebody explain me, my brain goes... No? What? Japan is still willing to fight. And there's no national focus now that by accident tells them, you know, let's surrender. Because they have some very weird national focuses. As I've said before, that I do think that is actually, in one way, the most fun part of this game, and on the other side, it's the weirdest part of this game. Apparently I never told them to go to the border. Whoops. Yeah, then I'm going to have to try and invade here again, I believe. Okay, this move apparently doesn't exist. Cancel this because... Hold on. You. Go there. Try this one, because this seems to be... They still even claim that Adaman is of the English. Despite us having conquered the main island. Byzantium controls this location. This is utterly insane, but alright, whatever. You know what I will do? Asian theater. I want you to garrison this place as well, because that should mean you would slowly capture it if whenever possible. Alright. Well, Japan. If this isn't good enough to make people surrender, I have to admit that I don't know what I can do about this situation. But we are going to make an... We're going to definitely make an airfield here. It's just not bordering the water, so I can't create a harbor over there, but this is what we can do. And I will build a rocket site. If anything, just support it more. There we go. That feels like a big disappointment. 4 nuclear bombs, and Japan seems to be untouched. Doesn't care. Not a problem. And for the rest, it's island hopping. I think I'm gonna look off camera how to make better use of the atomic bombs. And I'll come back to you when I have a few again, because the rest is just island hopping and it's slow going and not a lot of fun to watch, I think. And, well, it's a big ass stalemate, but because of the way the system works, you have to have 100% war score if you want anything to change. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.